I'm a comedian by trade. That's what I do for a living. Somebody asks me every once in a while where I grew up. I was born in Oakland, California, but I grew up in Narcotics Anonymous. Manhood, brotherhood, fatherhood, the hood I live in now. It's not the one I used to live in, and I'm still happy to go back home to where I was born. But I grew up in Narcotics Anonymous. I've been clean a long time. And that means I've run out of excuses to behave like I used to. That's all it means. Clean don't mean cured. And it doesn't mean less cuckoo. Clean means I've run out of excuses to say I didn't know better. I knew better, couldn't do better. I'm sorry. That's a lot of my day. I'm still a princess in a lot of ways. High maintenance, and I want everybody else to do the maintenance. Dysfunctional family, yeah, that's how they said it in court. Dysfunctional means doesn't work. Dysfunctional for me, yeah, I'm the oldest of 5 kids. In our house, ADD stood for all different dads. So, normal people don't laugh at that at all. Normal people go, that's sad. There are brothers in here going, I'm going to use that. I'm going to use that. Today, you can take what you want because we share truth here. Shortcut for you. If you knew, feel like you knew, or you ain't going to wear nothing but blue the rest of your life. Shortcut for you. We got cancer of the soul. Cancer of connections to truth. Cancer of opportunity, trust. God made no junk at no time. But we took gifts and made them weapons. There's a gifted crew in here. Beautiful, bright, focused, energetic, powerful. I know that about addicts. I've been clean 30 years. Yeah. I can tell. I know that's impressive. I'm very, very important. I say that being sarcastic because nobody has seniority here today. I could show you how to get 30 years without starting again. Anybody can quit. I can show you how to not start again for 30 years in a row without missing a minute. But I can't tell you how to get through Saturday the 20th of April without help from another person or the God of my understanding. I can't tell you how to get through today without help. It don't work like that. So if you're new, if you're thinking about this, if you're early on, introduction to NA was just show up to the meeting, these people ain't lying to you. These are the rock stars. They're here every Saturday. Me, I live in San Jose, California. I'm on the road 260 days a year. I've done HBO and Showtime and all kinds of stuff that a 120-something pound methamphetamine, cocaine, wino, cardboard box, living, shuffle step, mumble bum, horrible smelling, long-haired, one set of clothes, foul-mouthed criminal, living under a bridge most of the 1980s should never be allowed to participate in. I can do that again, just like that. 1988, October, I was shake and bake, live and cook, tweak and peek, thump and bump street guy. I waddled into some detox center and said, hey, and they said, well, I think he needs help. Addicts aren't stupid, we're selectively intelligent. How many cups in a gallon? Yeah, the correct answer there is D, who cares? How many grams in an ounce? Oh, we all know that. Even you knew that one, right? Look at him. I just watched TV. Leave me alone. I am I allowed out of here today? Can I leave? I'll trade you this badge. So, I'm a comedian by trade. That's what I do for a living. On my tax return every year, it says occupation, comedian. What I could write, if that line was long enough, what I could write to be accurate and 100% transparent is occupation, man with a mental illness who did a lot of felony time, who's learned how to market all of that as a skill so he can pay a lot of child support. That's what I would write right there. That's the most expensive joke of the day. That would cost me $9 grand a month. I'm going to tell it. Look at these guys. Better you than me, brother. I do that in a women's prison. I hear, I got the wrong baby dad. I'm funny. I've been funny my whole life. My dad was a rapist. He was a child molester. I was the oldest of 5 kids. It was my job every night since I was 3 or 4 years old, 3 or 4, to keep that guy off another kid. It's a big job for a little boy. I learned how to hit. I learned how to talk, and I learned how to separate. None of those things work well out there. They might work in here for a minute. But if we're in here and we're not getting any better, what's the point? I need your help. Every day, all day. Because my best thinking got me locked up, locked in, locked down since I was like 11, 12 years old. I'm so smart I can't learn. I'm so energetic I can't tell you how I feel. I'm so blessed I won't give. I'm so talented I won't participate. I'm so emotional I can't tell you how I feel. I'm so energetic I won't move from one stuck, sick, toxic spot. That's addict. Addict got nothing to do with heroin or opiate bag or, pot, or pills or alcohol, whatever particular poison you were putting in yourself. My disease isn't substance abuse, it's abuse of substance. God made us blessed with a curse. We got so many skills. It takes us years to figure out we're losing tools. Anybody here procrastinate? Okay, next time you want to punch somebody or relapse, wait a month. That's all we gotta do. It's a great tool. How come you're not hitting me? I'm exhausted. You ever confuse serenity with fatigue? You know what I mean? How come you're calm? No, I'm tired. I'd love to break your jaw, watch you eat food out of a straw for about 8 months. But I'm going to need that fist Friday. I'm single. I'm not going to do that. You're not going to ruin my weekend, right? I didn't do that joke at the Betty Ford Center. They wouldn't let me do that joke. I realize they're filming this. I'm going to forget all about the camera. They asked me, is it okay if we film this? Do we have your permission? Yeah, absolutely. Because I'm going to make this PG+, and it's a comedy show based, kind of, it's an NA hybrid thing. Technically, it's outside the traditions of NA. This is not a meeting. So you're hearing opinions. I'm not speaking for NA. But I have been allowed to do that in the past. I've done hundreds of conventions and thousands of treatment centers, and I've been to over 500 jails and prisons in 15 countries and 50 states. Yeah. I really appreciate you clapping for that. The compassion and the brotherhood here is obvious. I could smell it when I walked in. No, listen, if you're a trauma kid, you've got antenna for lust or trust, predatory sanctuary. You got a bubble. I know you know what I'm talking about. If you had any kind of severe abuse, emotional, verbal abuse, ramped up to the other ones we can go through and survive. I read a room like newsprint and paper. I've been doing that since I was a little boy. Who's who in the room? Bitch, stitch, pump, drunk, bore, whore, wimp, pimp. They're all in here. I've been all of those. Anybody else? Just me and the guy in the corner. Sure. All right. You want to go to coffee, Big Daddy? Sorry?
I don't drink coffee.
You don't drink coffee? Well, guess what else we'll do then? That's on video. I forgot we were taping just now. You know what I'm talking about, TV guy? You know what I mean? I've never been to OSP. I'm honored to be here. This place is legendary. I've been an NA member since 1988, since October of '88, and we see you, hear you guys at every World Convention. We see and hear you guys. We know who you are. And we're allowed to participate on a parallel level. There's no seniority in Narcotics Anonymous. Clean time don't mean big time. It means that I know how to not start again. Losing a child, going through divorce, have some kind of brainwave that says I'm more important than other people because I do a certain thing for a living. All that sickness that's the wreck up from the neck up that I am has nothing to do with what I used. I abused me all day. Ask you a question, brother to brother here, without you raising your hand. You don't have to tell me anything. But who treated you worse than you did the last 10 years? I'm the perp. I'm the victim. I'm in pain, and I'm my own remedy. That's a cycle I can't get out of for a long time. I'm the perp. I'm the vic. I'm the pain. I'm the remedy. I'm never getting out of that cycle that rolls over me every day instead of lifts me up. And it will show you the way. NA's got tools, structure. Me, I'm a broken boy in a man's body. Most of my day in my head, a princess I am, most of my day I look like this to me in my head without you seeing it. In the airport, in traffic, at Starbucks. Starbucks! How you gonna be bad mood at Starbucks when you're about to get your issue? Come on, walk into Starbucks. I'm addicted. I drink coffee all day. All day! I walk into a Starbucks and did I just blow the thing up? You drinking coffee there, buddy? I might have just busted. Yeah, run, bitch! You know I'm kidding, right? I'm kidding. He's got soft hands. Who clapped for soft hands? Who's clapping over here for soft hands? Watch that guy too all day, all right? Dude, you're a good sport. I used the B word, and you didn't care.
I'm the GSR of the group.
Well, God bless you for being a trusted servant there, Ponytail. You know, in a fight, that's a handle. You might want to reconsider that. Who's clapping for him getting his ass kicked over here? All of them, okay. Listen, let me get back to stuff I wrote for you today, okay? So what we're allowed to do is elevate ourselves as men. Manhood, brotherhood, fatherhood, the hood you want to occupy. That's what we're allowed to live in. No matter what your address is, I'm allowed to live in a place of hope. I'm allowed to provide service to another brother without asking for his credentials. You know, we're selectively truthful in here. We're selectively, the line I usually use when I open at a prisoner of jail. I'll say thank you to who had me, invited me. I'll say thank you for showing up. I know it's that you got the best cinnamon rolls on the planet. I know you have some goods here at this meeting, but I want to do some good at this meeting because I have an independent voice and God blessed me with a curse. I don't see things like normal people. I don't hear things like normal people. I've got a bubble around me all day that expands and contracts depending on my self-worth. I'm the most important person in this room today, just like you.
Yeah.
Who loses? No one in here. Nobody. I'm the most important person on the plane yesterday morning. It's up to the guy next to me, the lady across the aisle, to be as important as I am. That way we all survive whatever's going on. I got a 12-year-old boy I brought with me this weekend. He loves his mom. He adores his father. It's not because I'm funny. Because I tell him the truth 100%. Shortcut for you today. You want 100% help, you tell 100% truth. You want PO help, you tell PO truth. You want kid truth or in-law truth to tell, that's the help you're going to get. But you want 100% help, you tell 100% truth. You tell me when you're hurt. You tell me when you're vulnerable. You tell me when you're scared. This ain't prison rules, not in this room at this time. We hold our mug better than anybody on the planet, but not in this room. You can't talk like this at Starbucks or the rental car agency or church. Go to church, tell them how you feel. Excuse me, Pastor, need to interrupt you here? I want to share. I don't like that guy. His wife's hot. I hit that hard. But you are talking out the side of your neck. That new caddy that we paid for, I don't think you're even telling the truth about God or Jesus or whatever we're doing here. I just had to get this off my chest, so I'll come back here and run this place down with a steamroller. Thanks for letting me share. See if they invite you to the barbecue. Can't walk into Starbucks and say what I want. Hey, give Daddy what he needs, bean whore. I want a triple, you skate. That's 9 shots in a cup. Stack it up! Get out of my way, lady. Decaffeinated coffee. That's like a hooker who won't do it. What do you have at work? Decaffeinated coffee. That's like saying 7-foot midget. What are you talking about? Decaffeinated coffee. You ever drink decaffeinated coffee? Anybody drink decaf back there? You're out of the club, long hair. You ain't right in the head anyway. I can see that right now. Dude, they make movies about people like you. Yeah, I know. I didn't ask you to talk. Shut up. You know you're in the right group where people clap. Look at, what, they keep you caged all day, my brother? You're a cage inside a cage. That's special talent right there. God bless you, man. I love you for clapping at him shutting up. Well, what we get to do in here is treat each other like brothers. I don't care what skin tone, heritage, eye color, long hair, short hair, zip code. I don't care how they delivered you to the gate. Finance, romance, circumstance, ambulance, you belong here. You know it, I know it. Question for you, brother, 100% truth. What if they locked you up for everything you really did do? When would you get out? Never. Never is the right answer there. For me, there's some stuff we can't talk about even in public, right, brother? Look at you, old school that you are. Right? You've been in here longer than some of the food. You just got a certificate. What was it for? How much time?
I didn't get it.
Oh, who got a certificate?
Oh, I did.
You did? That was a long time ago yesterday. I know. What are you, 95 years old? You know how it gets to be old, right? You ever run out of breath and you're eating? You know, remember peeing 3 times a night and you only got out of the rack twice? You know what I'm talking about. I can do this all day, man. What's your first name? Robert. You got a certificate yesterday?
For being the chairperson for NA here.
For being the chairperson for NA? God bless you.
Yeah!
That's a big deal. That's a big deal. So I guess the chairperson, the outgoing chairperson, picks a cripple to sit across from him who can't talk real well. He didn't even know I'm making fun of him right now. You okay? You're the geriatric guy without the wheelchair and the pudding. All right. I can't. You all right, brother? You all right? Right? You okay? It's Ed. Ed, you're responsible for all of this. Yeah, you were crying. You were laughing so hard, right? Your eyes are watering? That's because you're 95 years old, right? You're about 2 years away from walking off the property with your dick out of your pajamas. Okay, 36 years in here? God bless you, brother. I take back about 50% of what I just said. So, because they're filming this, I'll tell you that this group right here is spectacularly gifted. I know we are. We're charismatic. We draw people to us. We have talent. How much did you do out there that was successful or credible or authentic, even though we were in our own way? That's a question, not a judgment. But after a while in NA, we'll give you shortcuts. You ain't got to waste a whole lot of time taking detours or waiting in yield, pointing the road. Just let's go. From here to hero, shortcut. The best thing about NA is we'll save you some time. I know we're doing time. Everybody's doing time. We do it where we don't get to make decisions. When you get out of here, if you get out of here, are you getting out, bro? Okay, when you get out, I don't care if you've been locked up for 100 years. You call us, we'll walk you through the first 24 hours of scared. I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to do normal. I don't know how to ask questions. I don't know how to ask for help. Unless you do it here first, you won't do it out there. This is preseason. This is game up for game on. I know, I did it. Bill did it. He's doing it. You're doing it. This is boot camp. For basic training out there where we don't make all the choices because we got a God in our life and people in our back. That's what NA does. I didn't learn that at home. I didn't learn that in any kind of school. I got no letters after my name, and I never graduated from anything except county. But I get to do groups all over the planet. Inmates, soldiers, astronauts, teachers, nurses, children, families. I get to do a whole bunch of groups because I'm funny. I got funny because I was broken as a kid. $100 fake Rolex smile, put that on, talk through my teeth all day at Catholic school. How you doing, kid? Dying on the inside because of last night, but I can't tell you. How are you? Yeah, I'll do it. I'm told all the time. Thanks. Where's lunch? You know what I'm talking about. We can sell guns to nuns, man. We're that slippery. But I don't want to do that for a living. I want to do this. You want to do something for a living? Start living with what you're doing. You can do that. I can do that. We can do that. When you get out, you're going to be a spectacular example of how to do time and make it work out. Some brother coming in all peacocked up, all full of himself, all empty but full of themselves, is going to need you, not me. Because you did the long time. You did full time. You did full term. He's going to be some juicehead who's all, right? What's your first name?
Robert.
Robert. Where are you going when you leave here?
Climate first.
Klamath first, and then what, you got to pick up a bag? Normal people don't even get that joke. No? This group went, that sounds reasonable, let's follow Robert. Robert, where's that bag? It's, I forgot. I'm 95. What we laugh at, normal people don't even want to look at. Generally speaking, shortcut for you if you're new. If you're not new, if you're wondering, we can save you some time here. Shortcut for you here, just for today, just for Saturday. If you got to keep it a secret today, don't do it today. That'll change your whole life. You ain't got to work step 1, 2, and 3. Just, I don't have any secrets for you today. Ask me a question, I'll tell you. Because I'm not afraid of you. It's not because I'm a tough guy. I've lost way more fights than I've won. I'd rather throw a fist than a party. But it costs me every time I extend my arm. It costs me. It doesn't. It doesn't please me. It doesn't save me. It doesn't rescue me. It doesn't support me. Every time I extended my fist, I lost something. I get tired of paying for what I wasn't getting. You ever pay for something and not get all of it? Now, normal people think, well, yeah, I bought a used car, and it turned out to have a little bit of problem. This group's going, duh. You ever notice how normal people don't laugh at what we laugh at? One of us, we're not normal. I don't care what color you are. There are levels of color. I grew up in Oakland, California. Born and raised in Oakland. And we were the only white family for about 20 blocks. There were levels of color, levels of truth, levels of investment, levels of income. Life is in levels, except for this group in normal. Us and them. That's all there is on the planet. Those of us who use, abuse, lose, and repeat. Those who don't. Color? I don't care. I was popcorn. Mr. Earl next door. Dad, I wish I had. He said, how you doing, boy? I'm good, Mr. Earl. Why are you crying? I don't know. Boy, they call you a name again. Because I got a lot of names as a kid. You're the only white family.